Hello, welcome back to Erica's Welsh Garden. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm at home in my woodland garden at the moment. I don't think I've ever filmed this area before, but I'm just in the foundations of an old building that we found in the woodland area. When we bought this house a few years ago, we completed in the December, but didn't really come down here very much, and I think in the February half term we came down and I spent a bit of time out here and I found this little foundation area, and it was completely covered in brambles. So it was quite interesting. No idea what it was here before, but it's getting slowly covered with brambles again because I don't come out here enough. But you're not going to believe this. Well, you probably will actually, because I'm not lying, but basically I can't believe I'm having to make this video, but I just wanted to catch up with all of you and let you know what was going on behind the scenes of the channel. Obviously, if you are familiar with my channel, you will know that in mid-January we as a family got struck down with this pandemic. My son was first, then it was me, then it was my daughter, and my husband, he didn't really kind of come down with it, to be honest. He thought he was coming down with it halfway through kind of our isolation, so he had a test which came back negative. So we did everything that we needed to do. My first test was negative, then I had another test when I was feeling quite unwell, that came back as positive. So yeah, it was all kind of really crazy, and then we all came out of isolation. My son was first, then I was out of isolation a day later, then my daughter was, and then Lloyd was out of isolation. But on the day that he came out of isolation, he started feeling really unwell, so he then booked a test which came back as positive. So with the UK legislation and rules, if you have if you have a positive test, you need to isolate for 10 days. And because myself, my son and my daughter had been out of isolation for a few days extra, they got in contact with us and said we all needed to do the 10 days isolation again. So just as soon as I was out of it and feeling back to normal, ready to get on with all of the things that I need to do in my garden and everything, we've now been put back into isolation. So at first I thought it was wrong, and I spoke to them on the phone and I said, well, are you sure about this? And she went back and spoke to her supervisor, that then came back and said we do need to do it. So obviously I understand the reasons that I'm back in isolation, and I'm not going to obviously moan about it or anything. I've taken a small bit of time out of my life to go through all of this, but there's people in a much worse situation. So I just wanted to let you know that as soon as I started thinking, right, we could get back to making videos again, I'm not able to do that. We're on Thursday now though, so hopefully over the weekend we'll be able to get out into the garden and I can start getting on with some stuff. Obviously there are a million jobs that I can be doing around the house at the moment and in the garden, but because I have a 3-year-old daughter, she needs full-time looking after. I can't leave her like I can do with my son. He's 9, he's homeschooling, so he's able to be left for a little bit of time, but obviously she's not, so I really can't get up to anything, which is a little bit frustrating, but we'll get there. I think I'll be out of this though by next, I've got the date somewhere, I think it's next Wednesday, so I have to check. So hopefully after that things will start getting a little bit easier. The weather will be getting a lot warmer as well. So I'm not moaning about this and stuff, but I just honestly I can't actually believe it. But it is what it is, and yeah, I'm quite lucky really. We've managed to catch it but get over it pretty quickly and pretty easily. So I'm not going to go on any more about this because I'm going on a bit now, but thank you so much for watching, and if you've been a subscriber for a long time, thank you so much. YouTube have some videos up now on the screen that they think you'll like, so please go ahead and watch those, and I will catch up with you in the next episode whenever it is. Bye.